Can you hear me now? Oh, alright. I'm talking to myself then. Welcome everyone to this weekly notice live Forex trading 9th of November in the evening. My name is MINDBLOWING. I'm a Forex trader. I'm an economist. I'm here to help you becoming a better Forex trader. We're going to go through dollar, yen, euro, pound, gold, and silver, and whatever has happened today. Also, that I hope that you have made a lot of tips today. So I really want to hear from you. What have you really done today? Have you made a lot of tips today? Has it been struggling today? I really want to know that today, so that we can go through it and probably learn from it. And yeah, there is my Discord channel if you are new to whatever I do. Thank you, Terrence, for telling me that you can't hear me. I can hear myself at least, so cool. At least it wasn't a long delay today, that's all. Sam, yeah, in the roller coaster today. Hardik made 600% on USD, yen, and Swissy, 300% on euro, USD short. That is a bit too much leverage, I would say. But we can go through that, that's okay. A nice buy on DJ, then loss on gold. Sorry about that. So what really has happened today is this Pfizer Pharma thing says that they have a 90% success rate for their drug for COVID. Okay, that turned the whole world market around. It turned the stock market around, it turned oil around, it turned gold around. It really stumbled around everything that we talked about this morning, basically. But also pushing yen in the direction I want. But dollar got stronger, and that really interests me. I did not see that coming. It didn't screw, it didn't blow, it just, well, I'm sorry if it's if it screwed up, but it really sent my trades, I think it was up 3,000 pips today. So yeah, chief. All right, you know. First of all, I just want to talk about my mentorship students. First of all, I feel like I don't prophesy too much about those here, because I want to try to keep you guys to be the focus. But I'm talking to some of my mentorship students today, and they had absolutely made a killing, and I'm so happy for them. I am deeply honored to be able to train people around me, and yeah. Well, for some of them they have paid for the mentorship right now today, and the outlook is right now a bit up in the air, I guess. I don't know what's really going to happen now. Shall see. Today was a party in the house, and you know what? We should have had a good drink today, but we're still sober because all the bars are closed now. No alcohol at the moment. Lockdown's happening, so nothing to like. You can't go party. Well, you can go to the wine mill. In Norway we have wine monopoly. It's the state controlling the hard liquors. Everything above 5%, you have to go to the wine monopoly. That is controlled by the government. Where you can really get your champagne and your, what is it called in English? It's called cognac in Norwegian, and it's called whiskey in English. So yeah, use the cherries. I am wondering. It really blows my mind. But you know, for those who hasn't been in my mentorship, and if you have lost money today, please contact me on Discord. let's have a talk and let's have a discussion of why you didn't make today money. Today was the easiest day throughout the year to make money. The easiest day. Do you know what you just had to do? You just had to listen to whatever stupid things I'm saying. That's everything you did, but need to do, but that's all. I don't like USD, but care. I don't know. Dollar is strong, yen is weak. Okay, cool, it goes up. But I really didn't anticipate that. Okay, cool. Like, whatever, it's like yens now. So I really don't care about this one. I'm sorry, like I can't be arsed. It's not in my vocabulary. Is this going to continue? Is this going to fall? I have absolutely no clue. I'm like, okay, I can see what it is, and yes, as long as it's bullish, yes, you can buy it, but it's already up 200 pips now. 200. More or less for today, and is now the time to chase it? Is dollar going to continue to be strong? That's the only thing that puzzles me, and I need to think about it. I need to see why. I haven't really seen the news today, so maybe I should go into news. So maybe some, whatever. Let's go look at the news together. Always like looking at the news together. I'm almost thinking that it's like it's just TP. Like it's a change of trend. I also think the reason why it might also dollar get stronger is because this might eventually lead to increase in from C. Maybe that's they are pricing in a new interest rate rise. So current, still current. Okay, they haven't. That might be the only thing that I would think of is that they're pricing in a rate increase. But after that, I don't know. Tell my wife what happened today and something is 1 in a million. Yeah, it is one of a kind dollar. So I heard another YouTuber say that this is just pressed, like it's pressed energy. It's like confined energy, and then you get one opening and just. It's almost like a fireworks. It's almost like a termite. It's just like where you put termites and then it just blows up. I think that's what happened. Hi man. Hi Ben says I'm doing very well. I was in good moods this morning. We had a live this morning and I was in a good mood. Now I'm a bit. This is my head thinking for you guys, so I can give you straight answers, good answers, straight to the point answers about dollar bullishness. And I can't figure it out. Yeah. So we can go around the world, I guess, see what's going on. Of course, it hasn't really gone to the buy price yet, but price down at 72. Really? Is that where we're heading? Euro dollar has come to the buy price. That's okay, cool. But don't go lower. Like, I want that to hold. That is my euro dollar fortress. So just go up from here. Push, shush, go up, go. But yeah, it definitely, the velocity of your dollar falling, the place it has stopped at is cool, good, but I don't like it. I don't like it. You should have stopped here and then continue higher. So I don't like it. But what am I to like? What am I to say? I can't dictate everything that's going to happen. So I just hope it holds 1785, 1800 basically. Do you think USD yen is gonna crash? Android gaming. All right. Here we have someone who's using words I don't like. Crashing does not go into my vocabulary. Is USD yen going to fall, you might ask? That's what I hope for. I hope that dollar gets weaker again. At the moment, it doesn't fall, so you can't say it's going to fall. Another thing is if this news was reversed or if it wasn't true anymore, then the market is going to collapse back down again. But I don't really think solely, this Pfizer company, that's not the news. That's not it. It's that it's confined energy because of the election, and the election was this weekend, and now we have at least somehow a leader of America, some kind of president, and now we can start trading again. And that's what's happening, okay? And that's what's really, it's released into the market, into oil, into gold, into euro, into dollar, into yen. Everything is affected by it. They just found a reason to do it, people. So for me, it's like, okay, cool. But this downturn, I didn't like that. Didn't like it. But who am I to? But also, someone told me, my brain just told me, you know, we haven't even reached 50%, so we haven't really done much damage to the move. Really? Is that how I do it? Give or take? So we just had 38% retracement, like, people, seriously? And I guess it's just for people to, well, you can't rise and rise and rise. And I did make a video today. I don't know if I should make a video about it, but I did a ranting video today why retail traders are 70% of them are short. Well, now they got value for money and saying it did fall, but that's when this was here. Price was here when it was 70% short. So I don't know if I should still do the video. Can you guys give me a feedback on that? Should I still publish it, or is it too late now? At some point earlier today, they were 70% short on euro dollar, and now it's changed, of course. Brazil dollar is still 71, so still the same thing. I just don't understand it. So what DXY is doing right now is actually, do you actually want to know the answer? This is a pullback. Pullback to central. That is the most aggressive entry. The most aggressive entry of the week. So nothing is bad. Like, everything is okay as long as it just stops there, right? That's all. So for USD yen, I really want you guys to trade Aussie yen, Euro yen, Pound yen, New Zealand yen, CAD yen, something else. Let's jump over to those pairs instead, people. $2,000 something pips in profit. Ah, it's okay, it's good. Apart from that, trying to be back happy. How are you guys? Yeah, you're supposed to answer me that. Should I still publish that? why is 70% of retail traders short, or why is retail traders shorting your dollar and it's 70% of the retail, how do you say it? Why is 70% of those retail traders trading Euro USD short? It doesn't make sense for me. Still a buy, by the way, if you're wondering. And so I am a bit more, not relaxed, but I'm a bit more worried about it, as long as it still holds here. So that's when we're low for the Asian. We're Asian low. Does that mean Euro session was range bound down Aussie Australian? Can we then do that and then shorting? So if we are here tomorrow at London, I don't like that. So that might even send this whole thing down. Okay, cool. Okay. Maybe I'm talking too much. Okay, cool. Do you guys hear any music? Is it only me? That's kind of the situation I'm thinking. But you're thinking buy. Okay. $2,900. Oh, it wasn't the buy, that was a sell. 65, okay. What I think about a buy here? Thin air. It's a very aggressive entry. It's at support, yes, that's maybe the only thing that you have here at the moment. And should it continue? I don't know, it all depends on the market, so yeah. If you did that already, cool. If you want it to happen again, I think that is more likely to happen more than anything else. Potentially you can have a double bottom. That would be a better thing for a reversal for you. And it's still bearish. But if it was to be anywhere, I think that's a good price. If you did that then. If you don't, it's more like a V than a dollar view. It's more like V-shape at the moment, but you would love it to do that. Yeah. Short term, yeah, cool. That's all. But I would still short it though. Like, it's still bearish and still has potential to be short. So I'm just waiting for 10 PM today for this price to close, and I think that might be the sell price around 130, somewhere around there, around 130. If that is broken, cool, then we can start looking at bullish prices if that is happening. Okay, cool. That's a much better place-ish, at least. So what do you do here then? Okay, how do you do that? Was this just a fade? Was this just a phase? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? I think that it first of all has to close today, and then it might come down all the way to 76.20, 76.26, 25. It's just the velocity today is so great compared to all the other days. You might even just get somewhere around here and then up, which is a buy, and then tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, that's when you maybe get a better buy price on this one. Can this fall from here? I don't really remember those patterns, but those patterns are like either it just goes straight up like a rocket ship and then it just falls further more than 100%. It's either that or it rises and then it stops here. So what are we seeing at the moment? We are seeing at the moment first low, second low, and yeah. So I'm still waiting for a new low, I guess. And then a little higher low, and then higher. But this is the flag, is that what they call it, guys? I don't care. But so far it's 72, 76, 25 something tomorrow. Euro, still another flag, a bit closer price, down to 24 and then up. Cool. I really don't like this dollar, it's strengthening things. Anyways, positive people. Like, we have a new higher high now, like that matters. We have somehow like accelerating in velocity. So I think if we make a higher high, cool. If we make a lower low below here, below 24, first of all, that's my profits going away. And I think that is kind of the turning point. Does it hold? Does it not hold? All right. I only got 5 likes on that, people, today. Like, what did I do today? I'm giving you trade plans. I'm giving you reasons. I'm giving you everything I can give to you right now. Anyways, for those who need personal follow-up with me every single day, you can just ask for an hour with me every day. The mentorship is there for you. I really hope that if you need, it is there for you. And for those who is in it, they have changed their trading around, as far as I know. As far as I've told, as far as I've seen. And yeah, you learn my strategy, you learn how I think, and we have our own community, we have our own lives, we have our own Zoom meetings, we have our own meetings together, we have our own material, we have our own news. Whatever I tell you in the free channel is maybe half of what I tell, and the knowledge I'm giving in the paid channel. So just that. But it's such a great place to be, and you know what? I'm more blessed by the people that's in it, because it's business owners, it's highly educated people, it's, I don't know, what is it, real estate, it's people into real estate, people into restaurant business, people into electrical engineer, people into accounting, business people. So yeah, very lucky there, by the way. So it's not only Forex, but it's also investments that is talked in there. And yeah, I haven't really done like this kind of patterns before, but I think that's what I'm thinking about. Like, even though if it makes a new low, doesn't really matter, because it's just as it comes back to some kind of support here, and I said around 124, around this area here. Yeah, cool. Just above 50%. All right, GJ. GJ seemed to be very aggressive today. One of the better ones today, still holding the fortress upwards. compared to pound dollar that doesn't hold the fortress upwards. But I am a bit hands off at the moment. Maybe I should be aggressive buying here somewhere. I will only look for tomorrow, London Open around 8 AM for my entries. Well, it's 8 AM your time, I don't know, but right now it's 8 PM, so it's in 12 hours. And I will set my orders at support around 10 PM, which is in 2 hours. What am I looking for then? I'm looking for daily buy. Might not get it. Maybe it's too low. Back down to 37.60. But that's at least what I will try. And then if not, I will just do higher high, higher low. So that's plan A, and that is plan B. Whatever comes first. And then some stop losses somewhere. I think it's 50 pips or something. And just try. Dart every day. It doesn't really matter that you are always right. Just remember that you are doing the trend analysis in the morning, that you do your position, your orders, revise your orders every morning, and to see, is this a good entry? Is that at support? Do you wait for your prices? And if you don't, then okay, what are you going to do? What are you going to change about it? Right? Let's take New Zealand for example. For New Zealand, we are in the buy zone for tomorrow already, right? Here was the buy zone today, here was the buy zone that one, that was the buy zone the other day, and then so it's still a very good uptrend. So I'm just going to process with you. So if price is coming down to 60, what is it, 68 something, 0.68, I still consider that to be a good buy. If it breaks below, and I think that's why it hasn't, but if it breaks below, that kills it. So if it hasn't broken below by tomorrow morning, it still is valid for London. But if London then breaks lower, okay, cool, just get out. Doesn't matter, just get out. Because this trend is still fragile for this dollar bullishness. But for euro, we have a kind of different scenario where we have, so New Zealand is up here, euro is down here, and you really don't euro want to go down even lower before going up. So just saying, okay, if euro is still here somewhere tomorrow morning, I will buy it. If it makes a higher high tomorrow, buy an Asia has a pullback, even better. Okay, even though this is an investment advice, this is not a place where you're like, come to trade with me. I don't give signals, but that's my process. I think it's a very easy process. And sometimes on daily you hit, sometimes you don't hit. Like sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does come down to your price, as it did here, and sometimes it doesn't come down to your price. Okay, cool, doesn't matter. Sometimes it just runs away from you. But generally speaking, selling, 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 nothing, nothing, you are able to get enough profits to feed your children and to feed your wife. See, 240, 220, 157, 109. That's rough head math. 400, 500, 600, 700 pips. Just by entering every day at M3. Nothing more than that. Straightforward. But of course, you have to have the trend with you. Alright. What else do you want to look at? Euro pound, still in a range, there's no market. Euro New Zealand did go lower. Interesting, maybe because euro is weak at the moment. I didn't trade that. I don't really have an interest at the moment because it doesn't really seem to be understanding. I don't understand at the moment. It's both a strong and weak. Whatever, weak, strong, weak, 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 strong, strong. Aussie, New Zealand has made a lower low. So that's also another weak, strong, whatever trade. During a pullback, do you prefer a buy limit or wait for the price to go down and then add a buy and stop order a bit above it? Asking this because it could go down, activate the order and keep going down, hit stop loss. Okay. So let's find something that is a bit further away from price. Because everything is at price now, so that would make it go up, but GG. Okay, so let's say GG. Pound yen. Let's say you want price to be here. That's my order. I have an order here. And it's a limit. It's a limit buy. I can't even buy limit buy. Anyways, limit buy. I put my stop loss at, was it 50 pips? I would be down here maybe. This is aggressive though, but 50, yeah, give or take. Bit above apparently. And then I won't set TP now, but that's a general thought of it, and then do that. I have such confidence in my system that if it goes lower than here, I'm not more interested in it. I don't always get, because it happens at 2 AM, 4 AM, or even 6 or 5 AM, my time, which is Asian time. I don't know about Asian time. What is it, plus 6 hours? So 6 AM for them, 10 AM for them, and 12 noon for them. That's when I see pullbacks have happened. Let's do Euro for example. Euro had that at 2 AM my time. This is my time. 2 AM. I have no control over that. And the only reason, only how I can be entering that kind of entries is by orders. I don't prefer to have, like, say, prices down here, comes back down, take a buy limit up here, or buy stop here, because I've just risked, let's say, 50 pips, which I could have been here instead. I put myself, it's costing me 50 pips, which is quite a lot of money, and then I get a drawdown. Why wouldn't I just have it here and then be more? Because this could be valid. It can just be a double tap and then going higher. But I stopped out because of what? So for me, that should put myself in a bad position. That's like put yourself into a handicap without a reason. So I do. If I'm on the charts, I would do it, or if I am having a pullback on limits, if it's London movement. Sometimes I'm not there when price goes. So I don't. Yeah, of course, it can go down and hit your stop loss, but then the market's proved you wrong, right? You're wrong about that then. Then you're okay. Then you're okay, like, market didn't agree with it. Cool. Can we do gold? I'm sorry about saying that this is bullish this morning. Not sorry for that matter, but I think this is just another opportunity to buy. Not now, but if it turns higher. That is basically just TP. So so if you want reference points, how do you want to see this turning back around? Go back to, it's in March, something like that maybe. So you would get some kind of reversal, but when you get a higher high, it just continues. Back in September. Okay. So I don't know how to trade this, because it can be this, it can be this, it can be this, it can be whatever they want. So I'm not going to say how it's going to reverse, but you can hope for a double bottom. And when you see a higher high, you can hope for something, but I would maybe say that. Wait for that. And I don't know what you wait for, what is your entry requirement. Sorry. But I think, not because I'm a wizard, but I think that's the end. I hope that's the end. I also think that today, that was just liquid. Liquidating of people who was wrong about whenever there's going to be a vaccine. But also there is two groups buying gold. There's those who believe in hyperinflation, those who believe there's so little inflation is not going to work at all. And those who just went out of the market is those who believe that, how does that work? Those who believe in hyperinflation now gets right. So those who believe that we're not going to cope, which those who believe that we're not going to have any inflation at all, just got out. But this is not retail terms. This is hardcore large institutions just taking profit. So the question is, what are they going to do? Are they going to buy it here at 1850? Sounds like a good buy to me. Is that a new lower low? No, not really. But it's all down here. How does it go up? I don't know. But what I do know, and what I can say is, generally speaking, that is the move. If it does sideways, whatever, how, it does go up. So use small risk on this one. This is not my first priority. This is not my first choice. And if I can leave it, I would definitely leave it alone. That makes total sense. Thank you, Banzas. I was thinking that waiting a bit and adding slightly above could potentially avoid a fake pullback. Makes total sense. Thank you. Another thing about a pullback, you don't know if it's a pullback or a retracement before you know it. And then it's too late anyways. Okay? But you then have to have trend reversal, trend theory in place, right? So let's do that. Let's do this. What is that? Is that a new trend? Is that a continuation of sellers selling here, selling here, selling here? Or is that a place to buy? What is that? Is that a bearish trend or bullish trend? Turned out to be bullish. Okay. So what does that mean? That means that is actually a pullback. But you don't know it's a pullback until you see it bounces. It can also be a retracement all the way back down here. You don't really know ahead. But if you then said, I'm going to have a limit here at 1875 and I'm going to buy it, you are right. And that's a pattern that I trade, right? But when you're sitting here in this market, this is your support. Resistance turning support. This is your buy. But those who think this is a sell, you don't know it's a sell until it fails to go lower. But the overall trend is higher. So you don't know if this is going to continue until it doesn't anymore. But I wouldn't buy it, I wouldn't sell it here anyways, but you catch my drift. It's if, then. If it comes to a pullback, then you buy, and then you have your stop loss. But then you don't add more trades when the price is falling, right? When price is falling, you're leaving it alone. But if it rises, you're buying. If it goes higher, you buy. If it goes higher, you buy. And here there's nothing. If you go high, if it comes back to support, you buy, and then you make the stop loss. Okay, cool. There was a high time frame pullback. Okay, if it continues, you buy. Continue, buy. Continue, buy. Continue, buy. And no, I don't like that one anymore. Then you stop. Okay. Then you stop here. Makes a new high. Cool. Buy again. Buy again. Buy again. Buy again. Buy again. It's if it continues, you continue. Simple as that. And for that matter also, well, it's 1% people. That's what you're supposed to do. It's not supposed to be 10% on the pullback. So if you have 10% on the pullback, you're like, what the heck is going on? Aussie dollar, for example. Do I know if this is going to hold? No, I don't. But if it continues, I will continue with it. And if this drops, I will leave it alone. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to add to my losses if this is not holding. But I can also hope for 72.42 to hold. That's totally okay. I want that to hold. I want that to hold. Mostly that one. And if it breaks, cool. Doesn't matter. 0. I didn't risk too much money on it. Remember, people, it's not a downtrend until it has failed this on a 4-hour. You just on a 1 hour here. You need a new lower low, you need a failed higher high. Not like that, but like, is that a correct one? We've got a bad example. 4 hour. That only works on 1 hour. Okay, cool. That is the previous low. It has to fail that low, goes lower than that low, and then catch the pullback, catch the pullback, catch the pullback, catch the pullback. That's a 4 hour. 1 hour. You would say since it broke below here, you would catch that, catch that, catch that. It's simple as it's hard. It's also a reason why you use, I think, 50 pip stop loss, as I don't know how much of a pullback it can be. It gives you some space for drop. Whether, okay. I say 50 pips minimally. I have 75, I have 100 myself. I say that for simplicity because I can say previous low. What is previous low? Is that low? Is it that low? Is it that low? People might not understand. People understand metrics. It's easy to understand. Okay, but I have my stop loss down here. The other thing, when I have my entries, let's say I didn't trade that baby, I didn't trade that. Let's find a trade I did. Did I buy this? I bought it somewhere here. Yeah, I bought this one. Let's say I bought, I think I bought this one. Let's say I bought this one. Didn't buy it here, but let's say I bought it here. Then I have the best price possible. I didn't buy there. Okay? If I bought it here, I have the best price possible. I have the best price possible. then the drawdown is minimized. Okay, if I use my daily entries here, if I enter this area, I have the lowest possible drawdown. It might not always be that, but as long as I can find support that I think will work, I have the least plausible. And when I started using pivot points, that revolutionized my entries and my entries. Let me take this away. Okay. If I know that's the sell price, I'm not going to sell it here. I'm only going to sell up here. And as you can see, there's only that drawdown there. If I'm going to buy here, I know that's a buy price. I only had that as a drawdown. That's not much. I also know that it's also a buy price because it's a reversal, new higher high, pullback, buy. So with the pivot point and how I now have made up my own strategy is that I can say 50 pips because it doesn't happen too often. It didn't even happen here. But when I know I hit 50 pip, I know I'm wrong. That's my point. I know I'm wrong. Because it's say 75. Cool. Does it matter? Maybe it matters to someone who has only 100 pips in their account, only dollars in their account. But for me, it doesn't matter too much. If you know you're supposed to enter here and here, and the 50 pip stop loss, it never hit. Point being, if it goes in your favor, if you're entering around the buy zones, if you're right, it should be adequate. Yeah. But in March, it was not adequate. The pullbacks were then 150 pip, 150 pullbacks, 170 pullbacks on euro dollar. So it's for normal market conditions. I might say 75 now around now, but in more normal market conditions, that's how it's supposed to be. Got it. Thank you for your questions, Panzas. I appreciate it. How else can I say that? Let's say, take away weekly, take from daily. Say I bought here, okay, and I also have an order here. If I have 50 pips stop loss here, I know that's the best possible price, the most aggressive price I can take. If I am here, I know that's the most aggressive price, the best price I can get for that day. I also know that support. And if it goes lower, what is that then? Then it's bearish. Then I shouldn't be buying anymore. Right? That's simple. Yes, my yen is continuing to weaken. Love that. Australia. Just waiting for this to do its thing. I'm going to move on. Swissy has been very odd lately. This is just a range, just popped out today on pound, nothing more than that. Because the Swiss haven't looked at for a long time. We hit 90 and it has just been ranging on 90 ever since. Maybe that's where it's, maybe it's on central banking interference, but I remember saying, get out at 90, here, no, here, I remember that, get out at 90. Amazing. Yeah, nothing said 50, nothing said 90, but this is here. Yeah. I just knew. I hasn't done anything much ever since 90, so someone's defending 90. Just saying. For New Zealand yen, New Zealand dollar, Swissy, it's a bit more difficult ride. That was the buy zone, buy price for today, this week. And that was probably also the buy price for today. For London Open. London Open, yeah, that's London Open. Then you would have gotten straight into profits. I didn't buy this one. 8 likes and 19 viewers, okay? What can I help you with? I have given you, literally this morning, I gave you over 200 pip move per currency. Like, what else do you need, guys? 214 on euro, 265 on pound, 132 on New Zealand, and 167 on Aussie yen. What else do you need, guys? Please tell me. Is there all those likes I'm getting today? 8 likes because of with all those profits I gave you? Man, I need to do better. Yeah, it's also okay. Yeah, you're living Asia, that's okay. No worries about that. What is the takeaway today, people? Plan. Be in the best position all the time. Okay? Doesn't matter what the market do. That doesn't matter. You have to trade your trades. Okay? Here, it broke out. Buy, I told you. Buy, I told you. Buy, I told you. It was just following the trend, finding support along with your bias, and I have said this at least in 4 live sessions, and I said it 2 hours before it happened, or 1 hour before it happened. Okay? I can't do better than that, people. I'm sorry. I was literally 1 to 2 hours ahead of it. You know what, people? I'm going to take it a night now. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. It's been a wonderful day. But if all this profits doesn't make you interested in Forex, doesn't make you interested in whatever I'm doing, doesn't make you subscribe, doesn't make you like, doesn't make you comment, what else do you need? Do you want me to find a Lamborghini? Is that what you want? That would just give me 2 million views and nobody is going to sign up anyways. So, made profits, no complaint. Today it's all clapping. I'm going to clap for you. I am deeply honored to be a part of you, your team, being among the experts you are relying on, and I'm trying my best to twist my brain out to give you the easiest, straightforward, and clear answers I can ever give you. Okay? I love you guys, and much respect for every one of you who's still trying to make it. I love your work. Here's a Discord channel. In there, if you want my mentorship, you can find the links in there. If you just want to hang out, ask me questions, that's all cool. And until next time, don't risk money you cannot afford to lose. But today was a heck of a day. Thank you. Boom.